sure this is actually working. Okay, let's see. Let me give you a link. Where can I send? I'll just send this to your Facebook. Hold on. You shouldn't have to. Let me just, I got you on Facebook, right? Let me see. Give me a second. Let me give you a link. What can I say? I'll just send this to your Facebook. Hold on. Oh, cool. You shouldn't have to. Let me just, got you on Facebook. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean that's the way we used to do that. Oh, cool. Yeah, I mean if you got a big studio and a big room and all that stuff, that was the way to do it back in the day for sure. And I definitely advocated that. So, did I give you a link? Check in your messenger and see if you got a link, because that'll be my my screen. And of course, I gotta show you. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Big room and all that stuff. That was the way to do it back in the day for sure. Yep. So yeah, click that. So if you got an iPad, you can just watch that screen. That'll make it real easy. Did I give you a link? Check in your messenger and see if you got a link, because that'll be my. Oh yeah, man, the internet was so slow last night. I was doing my show and it just died in the middle of it. Sucks. Yep. So yeah, click that. So if you got an iPad, you can just watch that screen. That'll make it real easy. Could be. I don't know. Should say installing plugins in Reaper. Okay, good. So that's my Reaper screen right there. Okay, so now, if you look at what I'm doing, I'm gonna I'm sure there's gonna be a delay, but if I just click effects and I just installed something, underneath the all plugins there will probably be a new. And so if you don't see that, installing plugins in Reaper. Okay, good. So that's my Reaper screen right there. So yeah, add a track in Reaper. If you look at what I'm doing, I'm gonna I'm sure there's gonna be a delay, but if I just click effects, it doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter. Yeah. Underneath the all plugins, there will probably be. And then underneath. And so if you don't see that. Yeah. And then in the. So yeah, add a wait. No, I mean on the left-hand side, does it have the categories all plugins, VST, VSTI, VST3, all that stuff? Yeah. And then underneath. Yeah. You see what my screen looks like? Yeah. And then in the. Yeah, you might want to mute your iPad, or it's just going to be confusing because it's on like a 30-second delay or something. I mean, on the left-hand side, does it have the categories all plugins? Yeah, and then look right. Yep, and then look right below that. The left-hand side is all the folders. There's no all plugins. Whoa. Yeah, you might want to mute your iPad or something. That should not be. It's on like a 30-second delay. Should not look. So it doesn't look like mine. Yeah, and then look. Okay. Let's go to options, then preferences, then plugins. There's no all plugins. No. I mean, sorry. Go up to the very top of Reaper, the top menu bar, and choose options. Then go all the way to the bottom to preferences. Okay, and then scroll down to plugins, and then. Oh wow! Did they? Go down to Rewire DX, and then on the right hand side of it, you see where it says DirectX DX, enable DX plugins and all that. Is enable DX plugins checked? Yeah, uncheck it. We're just gonna get rid of a lot of this junk. Uncheck that. Make sure scan DX plugins on startup is not checked. Okay, and then hit apply so that it's not going to bother with the DirectX again. Okay, so now when you're looking at your add effects to track one, right? That's what that plugin chooser says, right? I'm just going to get rid of a lot of this junk. I mean, you know, look at track one and then click effects on there. Okay, and then hit apply so that it's not going to bother with the DirectX. And then there should be a window that says effects and options, and at the top it should say add effects to track one. Add effects to track one, right? That's what that plugin chooser says, right? Yeah, sorry. Yeah, hit add. I mean, you know, look at track one and then click effects on there. Oh, okay. Okay, so now look at where it says there should be one that says all plugins, right? Yeah, and then underneath that, does it say new? Okay, that's okay. Okay, do you have VST and VST3 and all that? Okay. So okay, so now look at. Okay, so click on all plugins. There should be one that says all plugins, right? Then go down to the filter at the bottom. Underneath that, does it say new? Okay, that's okay. And type in amp. Do you have VST and VST? Let's see. Do I have amp? Is that where amplitude shows on me? Maybe not. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. So so click on all plugins. Yeah, that's different. So then go down to the filter at the bottom. But no. Just leave it saying amp. Actually, just put an L after it and see what it says. And does it show IK multimedia amplitude there, or? Yeah, that's different. So okay. Okay, that's okay. Okay, so now you know how to open Windows Explorer. Just put an L after it and see what it says. So open that and then go to C. Program files. Do you remember if you installed the VST3 version or just the VST version, or? Oh, that's okay. Okay, that's okay. No, C, the C drive. Open Windows Explorer. Yep, and so open that. Yep, make sure it's not program files x86, just the regular program files. Program files. And then. Do you remember if you installed the VST3 version? Let's see. Do you go all the way towards the bottom and see if there's a folder just called VST plugins? No, C. Okay, so click in there, and let me see if it's. Yep, make sure it's not program files x86, just the regular program files. Oh, okay, so that's showing in there. And then, okay. Let's see. Go all the way towards the bottom. See if yeah, amplitude. No, it'll be pretty small. That's weird that it's 3 though. I thought they're on 4 now. Maybe not. Okay, so go to options. Sorry, go way back up to the toolbar in Reaper. Yep. Oh, okay, so that's showing in there. Okay. Yep, and then preferences at the bottom. Yeah, amplitude. And then plugins. That's weird that it's 3 though. I thought they're on 4 now. Maybe not. Okay, so go to options. Yep, and then click VST. Yep. Okay, and then you see where you can type in the paths and all that stuff. Yep, and then preferences. Yeah, so hit edit. And then plugins. Yeah, but do you see right now, is there one that says C program files VST plugins? Okay, and then you see where you can type in the paths and all that stuff? Yeah, you don't want that one. Yeah, so hit edit. Okay. You want one that specifically just says C, program files, no x86, no Steinberg, just VST plugins. You got to make sure you have one that says that, because that's where it was, right? VST plugins. Okay. So yeah, hit edit and then add. I want that one. And then go to your program files. You want one that specifically just says C, program files, no x86. Yeah, so yeah, C. No Steinberg, just VST plugins. You got to make sure you have one that says that. That's where it was, right? Yeah. So C, program files, and then okay. So yeah, like right now, why is mine is doing something really weird? Okay, there we go. So can you see two different ones, right? You see one that says Steinberg and you see one that says VST plugins. So yeah, C. Yeah. So yep. So click on VST plugins. So C, program files. Yep. And then now when you hit edit, do you see them all in there? Mine is doing something really weird. Okay, there we go. So can you see two different ones, right? You see one that says Steinberg and you see one that says VST plugins. All right. Perfect. Okay, so now hit apply and OK. Yep. So click on VST plugins. Yep. And then close Reaper. You don't have to close Reaper to do this, but this always makes it easier to me. And now you have both paths now that most programs will install to, so you'll probably never have to do this again. When you go to install a file, it'll go into one of those paths, or you're gonna, for a lot of the really good free plugins, you're gonna install them yourself manually by dropping them into that VST plugins folder. So now open Reaper back up, and it'll probably tell you that it's scanning for some plugins or something. All right. Have to do this again. Okay, and then when you go to install a file, it'll go into one of those paths, or you're gonna, for a lot of the really good free plugins. Yeah, don't worry about that right now, but you'll want to do that later. I mean, Reaper updates a lot, especially so right now because of this, because the quarantine. Justin started adding some new stuff to Ninjam, which is this part of Reaper. It actually runs independently of Reaper, but you can run it with Reaper that lets you play with people all over the world, which is really cool. Yeah, don't worry about that right now. Oh, yeah. You'll want to do that later. Yeah, so Justin just added a ton of new stuff to it that makes it way better. So right now, because of this, because the quarantine, Justin started adding some new stuff. Yep, so add track, hit effects, and then hit add. It actually runs independently of Reaper, but you can run it with Reaper that lets you play. Yep, so look in that new. Which is really cool. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so Justin just added a ton of new stuff to it that makes it way better. So. Yep. And then you're going to be blown away by the difference in amplitude on the computer. It's a very full-featured program that has pretty much everything in it. It's pretty nuts. Yep, so look in that new. Yeah, so you want to, did you install Amplitude Custom Shop? Because that's the free one. Okay, because you definitely can do a whole lot with the free version of Amplitude. So you might have to, when start the authorization manager, see what you got to do. You might have to set up an account and stuff. That's yeah, so you want to, did you install Amplitude Custom Shop? Because that's the free one. Okay, because you definitely can do a whole lot with the free version of Amplitude. So you might have to, when start the authorization manager. Yeah, so